Former WWE stars join Impact, SmackDown goes commercial-free against Rampage, and Cain Velasquez confirms his wrestling return. It's in the wrestling news right now. I can't believe it's taken this long to get to this, but...
What?
The Iconics are back!
Oh, the inspiration.
Sorry, the inspiration. So Cassie Lee, Jessica McKay are bound for glory. It was revealed during the Knockouts Knockdown special in a short 18-second video that the former Iconics are Impact Wrestling bound.
As you say, it has taken a long while to get to this point. This is their first big wrestling announcement where they're going to be doing the wrestling and not just appearing at a convention and signing some things and taking some pictures.
The one thing they have signed of importance, according to PW Insider, is a full-time contract with Impact Wrestling. Worth putting that out there as well. And this is great because I remember a while ago they did an interview where they talked about how they were keen to get something signed to keep them in America, you know, to get a sponsor so they could stay in America before their visas ran out. And the great thing about signing with Impact is that it's great exposure on a show that I think will work wonders for them. And also it gives them so much free time because they block record so much of Impact.
Yeah.
And their contracts are normally pretty loose and fast where they can go to other places.
Oh, you're talking about some forbidden doors, are you there, Tom?
Oh, I'm kicking up in a lot of forbidden doors.
Bloody hell, a TBS championship, Tom, eh?
Oh, could you? There's a little spicy idea.
Women's tag team titles elsewhere, are you, Tom? But they've got lots going on, haven't they? I've seen Jessica McKay's Twitter bio, has like an agency for acting. So there's plenty of time for that sort of stuff. They have the podcast that they do off their chops. They're off her chops. They might be off their chops, but they present off her chops.
I tell you, Mercedes Martinez kicked the chop off of several people on the way to becoming the Knockouts Knockdown tournament winner of that same show. Martinez looked great in this tournament. She beat Brandi Lauren, she beat Rachel Ellering, and then she beat Tasha Steelz in the final. She gets an Impact Knockouts championship match down the road. So I presume this means Martinez is going to stick around with Impact for a little bit.
As she should. Get her showcase good and proper. I know she's been around for a long time, though. But at a certain level, she ain't been showcased very well for a long time, has she, Tom?
No, not in the slightest.
So this is it.
We nearly saw her as part of Retribution. What a treat that would have been for her. Then she went back to NXT, got injured, and then she disappeared. So onwards and upwards.
Speaking about that thing though, at the weekend involving the Impact lasses.
Speaking of it,
Kimberly and Jordan Grace. Whoo, Hey, in through those tacks. Bloody hell.
Oh, that was
Had
good.
something for everybody that show that day, I tell thee.
Monsters Ball main event was just phenomenal work. Really enjoyed that. Really good show. Decent wrestling show. And it was amongst all of this that they paid homage to one of those that came before. Arguably, the greatest knockout to not be in a Hall of Fame is going in a Hall of Fame. We're talking about Awesome Kong, who turned up to the announcement that she will be inducted into the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame at Bound for Glory. This is a former Knockouts champion, former Knockouts tag team champion, 6 years with Impact / TNA on multiple occasions. And when the women's revolution was just a glint in Stephanie McMahon's eye, Gail Kim and Awesome Kong were just setting the wrestling world on fire.
And it's fitting, Tom, that Gail Kim should be the one to induct Awesome Kong into the Hall of Fame. You go back and watch their matches ahead of their time. They wouldn't be lost on today's women's sort of scope, would they? No,
it kind of like their stuff had like All Japan vibes, All Japan women's vibes. It was just great to see, to see. She's also very good in Glow.
She is.
Keir Stevens as the welfare queen. Love her. She's a really good hugger.
She is.
I gave her a hug at a TNA wrestling show in Nottingham.
Oh, this is actual personal story.
Real personal story.
Set the scene now.
We were doing. Me and my mate Paul went to go and watch TNA in Nottingham. Or was it Paul? I think it was Paul. Maybe it was Lee. Either way, Paul or Lee. Hello both. And just afterwards, we were getting photos and stuff for the wrestlers. And we called Kong over, and she just went, "Oh, come here, baby." And I got a big hug of Awesome Kong.
Did you know her?
No, she's just polite.
Come here, baby.
She's just polite.
Why the hell
not?
She's
amazing. What? She's just a force of nature. Absolute force of nature. Talking of forces of nature, Cain Velasquez was a minor force of nature at Crown Jewel in 2019 when he took on Brock Lesnar in that thing they did.
Do you remember when Kofi Kingston was sacrificed so Cain Velasquez could fight Brock Lesnar for the title?
Oh yeah, don't get me started on that one again. We haven't seen Velasquez in a wrestling capacity for quite some time. That is changing when he steps back into a ring at AAA, December the 4th.
Heroes Immortales XIV. That's
14.
10XIV for 14.
Wrestling taught me Roman numerals.
Same. WrestleManias.
Yeah, exactly.
And damn it, they're too old, Sergeant. Let's give them shapes. WrestleMania 31 is actually WrestleMania Triangle.
WrestleMania poop emoji. There's a few that deserve that. But Cain Velasquez getting back into the ring at AAA.
Yeah.
No opponent yet announced for December the 4th. Do you know what? I think Cain Velasquez has something to offer wrestling.
Tom, we were served up one thing as WWE fans who maybe don't watch AAA, but watching his just highlights from AAA, there's a completely different style involved when it comes to Cain Velasquez. He's hitting Hurricane Ranas, he's doing moves off the top rope, he's bouncing off the ropes. We got a fake, worked, real, not real, but real MMA sort of thingy with Brock Lesnar, but it's just luchador wrestling.
Yeah.
Lucha Libre.
He can do it. He can do it. He'll be a very different Cain Velasquez to the one that we saw on SmackDown in 2019. And SmackDown this Friday will be a very different one to the one we saw on Friday.
Yes.
So, Tony Khan.
This is it.
Throughout the barb, saying can't wait to compete against SmackDown on Friday. To which SmackDown have thrown a very polite grenade in the general direction of AEW. SmackDown, supersized SmackDown, which I believe is a SmackDown with chips and a Coke, is going to go commercial free for the last 30 minutes.
But what happens during that last 30 minutes on a different channel, Tom?
Rampage starts. I see what you're doing. You know what? Hey, this is an exciting time to be in the wrestling world.
I saw, because Tony Khan was like, yes, I've been relishing this chance to go up against your number one show, so my number two show can better your number one show. And people are like, oh, Tony, just focus on your own show. No! Tony, throw more barbs at Vince McMahon. Vince, throw some at Tony. Let's have a fight.
They're full of number twos. People are telling you not to throw barbs. Yeah, I mean, this is what it's all about. And it's just, I think, if anything, like, that's the fact that SmackDown's going commercial free for the last half an hour, that's in itself a tiny victory for AEW.
That is respect what they're showing there.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's just them going, all right, okay, well, and they're really stacking SmackDown as well this week. It is a supersized SmackDown. We're going to get the King of the Ring semi-finals and the Queen's Crown semi-finals. Sonya Deville gets back in the ring to face Naomi, first time since 2020 she's been wrestling.
SummerSlam would have been one against Mandy.
And we're going to see Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks one-on-one. I reckon that's the match they'll go commercial free with.
Yeah, surely.
And Brock Lesnar's rocking up as well ahead of Crown
Even
Jewel.
That commercial free, just half an hour, Brock Lesnar chasing Paul Heyman around the arena. Would that last half an hour? I've got no idea.
With yakety sax playing as they go. That's a heck of a SmackDown episode. And this has been a heck of a news episode. More as we get it throughout the day, here and at cultaholic.com. Stay safe. Love you, bye. Are you stealing my thing?
Love you, bye.